Welcome to this brief guide on how to use Snap Layouts in Windows 11. Throughout the course of the day, you may find that you have multiple applications open, potentially even across multiple monitors. And so knowing how to effectively manage these multiple windows is a great skill to have. In your Start menu, click on the search field and type in the word Snap. The top search result should be Snap Windows Settings. Clicking on this option will open up the Settings application direct to the multitasking options. And at the top, we'll find our option for Snap Windows with a radio toggle. In this instance, this needs to be turned on. Clicking on the Snap Windows option will give you a drop-down menu with further customization options to tailor your experience to your own personal needs, including a brand new option that was added with the Windows 11 22H2 update that we'll showcase in this video. Underneath our Snap Window options, we also have an option to dictate how Microsoft Edge tabs are treated by Windows multitasking, giving us the ability to have our 3 most recent tabs, 5 most recent tabs, or even all of our tabs treated as separate applications. In my case, I'm going to leave this as Don't Show Tabs just for this demonstration. There's also an option for us to treat how our icons and windows are shown on individual desktops. In my particular case here, I've got it set up so that only applications on the desktop I am using should show up in my multitasking options. Now that I've got this option set, I'm going to close down the Settings application, and I'm going to showcase that I have a lot of different applications running. At the moment, I have Outlook, PowerPoint, Microsoft Edge, and Spotify as well. Now, I could use the Alt-Tab options to flick between these different applications. In this instance, I'm going to use the Windows tab shortcut, just so it's a little bit larger in the video for you all. But you can see that I have all of my individual applications open at the moment. But what I'd like to do is actually have this in a split screen layout so that I can see multiple applications at the same time. So just like I could on older versions of Windows, I can click and drag one window to the side of my screen to have it go to a split screen layout, and Snap Assist will recommend applications for me to fill the other side with. Here I'm going to select Microsoft Edge. And now, when I jump back to Windows tab, I'm going to quickly flick back over to one of my other applications. And if I was to go to Windows tab, I now have a dedicated group so that I can easily and efficiently go back to the grouped applications that I have in my split screen layout. This can save me many keyboard shortcuts and alt tabs. But that's not all. With the Windows 11 22H2 update, you can now click and drag one of your windows to the top of your desktop where you will see our Snap Layouts flyout. Hovering your mouse over any of these options will allow you to select multiple different layouts that you could set your windows up in. This is great when you want to maybe potentially split screen multiple applications across, say, potentially an ultra wide monitor. And so now you can see that I have Spotify, Outlook, and PowerPoint all set up in a particular layout on my screen. Now, if I was to jump back to one of my other applications, like in this case, Microsoft Edge, I can then quickly use my multitasking options yet again, and I have a dedicated group for those 3 applications all tied together, ready and easy to go back to. And that is the brand new SnapGrid Layouts features of Windows 11 22H2. I hope you find this tip extremely useful and it saves you plenty of time in the future, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to check out the channel, and if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.